I think Spurs will lose the game 2-1, but I think they're going through. I think they're going to do it.
No, I can honestly see Man City scoring minimum 3.
Minimum.
Yeah, man.
I'm talking like Spurs are some joke at the back. Yeah. Minimum. Yeah. Champions League. Now, quickly, obviously, we did some predictions last week. I went for optimistic 2-2, Man United Barcelona. It was optimistic.
You was drunk.
Listen,
you was under the influence.
I have to back my team in it. That's what I'm saying. And that's as backing I can do without being absolutely delusional and giving us a win against Barcelona, which I'm about to do in the second leg. And
so you're under the influence again.
Then we had Ajax Juve. I told you, man, don't write off Ajax.
No, wait. You said...
I know what I said.
If Ronaldo plays, they win the game.
Yeah.
And Ronaldo played.
And he scored. And
they didn't win.
They didn't win. But I'm just saying, don't write off Ajax. Don't write off Ajax. Because the reality is, I think we got up to. So Porto got through, cool. Spurs, Man City. I mean, you say that's a good result. But...
It's fabulous.
But I think Spurs are going through. And I'm brutally honest. I think Spurs will go through to the semi-final. Man City should go through, but 2-1 takes Spurs through.
I mean, what I was saying about the performance in terms of Man City, and it was actually a judgment after Pep's post-match press conference.
So you got wooed and he sweet talked you and
no. I just made my conclusion overall after looking at the way Pep said, and he was a bit over the top. He said it was an incredible performance for Man City. I don't think it was an incredible performance. I think they played for a draw, with the hope of potentially nicking a goal. Of course, there was a massive opportunity with that Sergio Aguero penalty. He scores that goal, the whole tide changes completely. But he doesn't. In reality is he doesn't, and Spurs score and they win the game 1-0. He chose to go with Gundogan over De Bruyne.
Couldn't understand that at all.
But this is it. If you look at so much talk about Pep's last few games away from home in the Champions League, both at Man City and at Bayern Munich, how they've not gone particularly well at all. And in those games, he's gone with the sort of similar sort of team, barring the fact that I think he went for Gundogan ahead of Sterling against Liverpool last year.
Yeah, on the right wing.
Yeah, on the right wing. But he still had played the same three in the middle of the park that he's used to, and they got overrun against Liverpool. They got overrun against Monaco away from home as well last year in terms of Man City. The year before that with Man City. So, and they conceded 3 goals in that game as well. So, Pep's aim, with looking at both games, conceding, looking at the way Pep is and the way he's very tactical and he's aware of what's happened in the past, they said, you know what, we're not going to get banged this time. We're not going to get
banged, so let's drop our best player.
Yeah.
How do you drop Kevin De Bruyne?
Because
you did. Sorry, Watford just hit the bar.
Because he played his best player for the past 2 years, and they conceded 6 goals.
But the reason why it's not because they played De Bruyne.
Maybe it's not because they played De Bruyne, but it's because they played with that team that is without that maybe has that only one pivot in Fernandinho, and it's not working.
Okay, but then even why David Silva over De Bruyne?
Well, De Bruyne has only just come back. He's still he's not fully fit, and so if he's going to choose one to maybe play the majority of the game, it's going to be maybe the one who's fit. Maybe he's gone for that.
Was he happy to lose the game 1-0? When I say happy, was he content to lose the game 1-0? Because he didn't bring on De Bruyne and Sane until the 88th minute. So that didn't show me any intention of getting back in that game.
No, I don't think. I think he was content with 1-0. You said he's from him not making no changes, and he brought on Jesus for Aguero.
That's basically a defensive substitution.
Yeah, and we weren't sure if Aguero was even going to start with. He was injured before, so that was probably maybe always going to happen. But yeah, as you said, he didn't show the intention to go and try and get a second goal. After that Tottenham goal, they didn't really create much. They desperately tried in the last few minutes to try and do something to maybe nick something away. But I think he knows that only Tottenham scoring 1 goal away from home is his team is basically good enough to beat them and maybe not even concede a goal at the Etihad next week.
They're not going to score 3 against them.
Yeah, exactly, and that's what Pep's banking on.
Especially with no Harry Kane mentally going into that game, and they know that they don't have Harry Kane to rely on.
I don't know, you know. I mean, obviously Spurs are a better team than Harry Kane. I don't buy this foolishness that people say, oh yeah, they're better.
No, I know. But
it.
Man City, mentally, they know that. That's
for Man City, it might be mentally. For Spurs, I don't think it makes a difference.
Not for Spurs.
Because I'm like, obviously, not having him, yes, you're a better team with him, but especially what Moura did on the weekend, and the fact that Son scored when he came off, they're both going to be, and as Tottenham, they're going to be confident that they can at least get a goal, which will go a long way, even without Harry Kane. Because tactically, it might even be better without Kane, because you've got the 2 pace players on the break. They're going to be playing on the counter attack. I'm 100% sure of it. I'm going to have less ball than they did at the White Hart Lane, the new Tottenham Spurs Stadium. But if you've got 2 players of pace on the break, as opposed to it probably would have been 1, Kane plus 1, and then maybe bring more off the bench, or whatever it is, it may benefit them from the start. Of course, with the bench options, it's going to be limited with the injuries. But I think Spurs will lose the game 2-1, but I think they'll go through. I think they're going to do it.
No, I can honestly see Man City scoring minimum 3.
Minimum?
Yeah, man.
I'm talking like Spurs are some joke at the back. Yeah. Minimum? Yeah. I don't know about minimum.
No, they're going to rump them, man. You're going to see half-time 3-0 Man City. You're like, bloody hell.
The thing is, Man City can... For me, I don't see that as far-fetched. I remember, was it last year when we was at Wembley and we used to watch Spurs Man City?
Yeah.
Yeah. And in that game, Spurs looked like they could capitulate at the back at any moment. Like, Man City were just on them, on their case. Like, there was so much space at the back. I know it was like Wembley's pitch is a bit bigger. They just looked like the gap was just from defence to goalkeeper. It's like any ball over the top, and they were just getting done for.
And they won 1-0, and then Spurs should have equalised, isn't it?
Yeah.
Was it no, Lamela? Was it? I can't remember. It's almost a sitter.
Yeah, someone.
I think it was Lamela.
And I feel like it's weird with Spurs at any moment. Even this season, like against Chelsea, like I just feel like at any moment their defence could just have a poor game. Like I don't think it's as far fetched for Man City to score 3 goals. I'm predicting them to go through. I'll probably say 2-0 on the night. I don't actually see Spurs scoring at the Etihad personally. So whether it's 2 or 3, I'll go for 2-0. But yeah, I can easily see Man City scoring 3 goals as well. I think I don't know how Poch, and this is what Guardiola said. Guardiola said in a way 1-0 is better than 0-0 because you have to go. You know what it is now. You're 1-0 down. You have to score. You have to. Yeah, you know what you have to do. The job's there.
He's lying.
For Poch.
He's lying.
No, but for Poch.
Because if he went there to get a draw, he knows that 0-0 is better than 1-0 because he would have gone there for a loss.
But I guess
anyway.
Yeah.
I know what he's saying, but no. It's not.
For Poch now, it's do I sit or do I play my game?
But then for Poch, 0-0 or 1-0 doesn't make a difference in that sense because it's like, yeah, if it was 0-0, he's still probably going to sit in.
Yeah.
Because even if Man City score, 1 goal will send us through in his case.
But,
Whereas at 1-0, we can sit in and 1 goal will still send us through. So I don't think that score determines.
But I think in terms of that 1-0 as it stands at the moment, it's about, obviously there's no Kane and we expect Son to start. Probably Luke Moura, or maybe Lamela, but probably Moura will play, maybe 3-5-2 and them 2 up top. Or maybe even Llorente. We don't know. We don't know. Yeah. But does Poch plan his team to sit and just hope that they don't concede, or but this is the thing. As I say, for him, it's 1-0 up. For him, they're 1-0 up.
Let's play on the counter. Because the thing is, Man City need 3 goals before Spurs have to go like all out attack kind of thing. Because even at 2-1, 2-0, sorry, all you need is 1 goal. So if you play unless Man City has a blitz it in the first half, then you have to change everything. But as long as you're in the game at 70 minutes, 2-0 down, all you need is that 1 chance. All you need is that 1 goal. So I can't see any reason why. I can't see him having to change drastically his formation from the beginning right through to about 70 minutes or so. And then equally, I don't think you've got that many players to choose from to change much. Like, you bring on Lorente. I don't think he's a Miller fit these days. I don't know what's going on there. I haven't seen him for a minute. So I don't think he's got that great options anyway. He might play roles a bit further forward and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Who's the other game on that night? That would be Juve Ajax. 1-1 from Amsterdam. I think that's their Hungary. In Amsterdam, somewhere like that.
No, it's Liverpool Porto.
Liverpool on Wednesday?
Yeah, Wednesday.
Okay. Liverpool going through. Yeah, 2-0 up. 2-0? Yeah, 2-0 up. To be fair, they got lucky. I say lucky. They deserve to win the game, cool. But Salah should have been sent off. He went late on one of their defenders. And I'm not going to say lucky, but there was a penalty.
Why does that not get reviewed in UEFA?
Yeah, well, the red?
Yeah.
No, it should have.
Right, but I've never seen that happen in the Champions League. It happens in the Premier League. Like, if...
oh, you mean retrospectively?
Yeah.
No, but it should have been reviewed in the game. VAR's in the game.
It should have been reviewed.
So...
Well, I think in that moment, there was a VAR review, but it wasn't for that. There was an incident before that, but maybe an offside.
Okay.
And they reviewed that, and they were waiting, because people were thinking, what are they waiting for?
Yeah.
And they were reviewing the offside. They weren't reviewing the tackle. So maybe it was that was the only thing that they saw, or that caught their eye, so they were focused on that, and maybe they didn't. I don't know.
Well, what was the decision?
Nothing. Just play on.
Yeah, play on.
Oh.
Not even a yellow card.
Yeah, nothing. No foul.
No, I mean the VR decision of offside, because if they gave us offside, then maybe if the play was meant to be stopped, then that
it couldn't have been offside because the offside was.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was. Yeah, it was for something else, but it wasn't. It was null and void. They reviewed it and there was nothing. It was carry on. But
the thing is, and then so there's that Salah incident, or he should have been sent off 100%, and that would have been 3-game ban, which means he would have missed the whole quarters.
Yeah,
I say 3-game. UEFA's not always the same in terms of their red cards, but if you got the 3 games. Because sometimes you can only get... Ronaldo got sent off in the group stage. I think he only had a 2-match ban or something like that. I think. Can't remember now.
Well, Lacazette got given a 3-match ban, and then we appealed it, and then we got reduced to 2.
Yeah. So if he got a 3-match ban, he would have been out of the second leg of the quarters and then the whole of the semis.
Yeah.
But as is, he didn't. There was a handball potentially against Trent Alexander-Arnold, I think, which I was actually expecting to be given because of the whole VAR. His hand was away from his body.
Where's the consistency, man?
Exactly. Like, for me, it's not a handball as we know it, but based on how everything's gone, the penalty that Danny Rose gave in that game against Man City, that should have been a penalty. If we just based on that, VAR checked it, didn't give it. Liverpool 2-0 up, no away goal for Porto, so I think that's a wrap because Liverpool will score.
Did I see there's going to be a change in the handball rule? Starting in the Champions League final.
Also, because it starts on the 1st of June, and the Champions League final just happens to start on the first. It happens to be on the 1st of June, where it's to do with goals can't be scored with your hand, whether accidentally or not. If it hits your hand and it goes in, no goal, regardless of it's deliberate or not. If it what's the other one? Yeah. Also, if it assists you in scoring a goal, so it might hit your hand, fall to your player and they score, or fall to yourself and they score, no goal. Then they got this silhouette rule, which I think, to be fair, they've kind of brought it in now, but where if your hands are outside of what they would say the normal silhouette for a player, then it's therefore counting as a handball with your hands away from your body, whether you're jumping, whether you're sliding, wherever it is. So that's all coming on June the 1st, which just happens to be the Champions League final. And I mean, why not June the 2nd? Like, why would you do that on the biggest game of the club season? That's a bit... I don't understand that. But, so expect Liverpool to go through. We'll see what happens with Spurs and Man City. Tuesday, the big ones. Ronaldo and Messi. Ronaldo against Ajax. 1-1. Sorry, Juve against Ajax. 1-1 from the first leg. Juve got the away goal. I expect Juve to go through, personally.
Yeah.
I
see them going through.
And then Manchester United, Barcelona. Now, Man United 1-0 down from the first leg. Suarez, on goal, Luke Shaw. In the end, from a Suarez header across the goal. Quickly, what do we actually make of that game? Obviously, you were like 3-0 in the end, but you were like 2-0. They're gonna basically just batter Man United. I don't know what you said. Obviously, you said Barca's going to win. I can't remember the score you said.
I said 2-1. Said 2-1 Barca, yeah.
But I don't know. Like, I mean, I feel we played alright. I think we played alright.
Personally,
we just didn't have the quality in attack.
I think, yeah, Man United did, yeah, like you said, they did okay, but I don't think Man United could have done much more. Like you said, they could have been a bit more lethal in the final third, but I think it was more Barcelona massively underplayed. Like they were nowhere near at top gear.
But I think Barca, they went 1-0 up, and it was like,
that's what they were.
And they were like, that was
Job
that.
done.
that was it.
Job
That
done.
was, yeah, that was
Yeah, because even if Man United say one came back and got 2 goals,
Yeah, and
they're
then
still in a good position.
they played within themselves, and it was like, well, if they were like probably thinking, if we can end the game here 1-0, we can probably see this one out. I don't think
even
Man
then-
United have enough trouble with it. Because like
No,
I said,
but even then, I think Barca sat back and played on like the counter or whatever. But then when they got forward, I just think they lacked quality. Maybe
Yeah, they
off
did.
foot. There's lack quality
They did.
in that final third, where you would think that
they didn't.
even going on the counter in that way, you should
and
get
that's why
some
the
more
Usman
goals.
needs to come back from his injury.
Is he fit? I don't know.
No, he's not fit.
Didn't he play? Who played on the weekend? Was it?
No, he didn't.
Malcolm.
I think probably might, I don't know.
Yeah, bro, man, it was some random kids, man.
Yeah, because they made 10 changes,
in
innit?
it?
So they all rested up.
They all rested up. But that's why it was. Coutinho just don't cut it in the system. I'm telling you, Coutinho just don't cut it in the system.
He had a
man.
good chance, didn't he? He had a good shot.
Oh, the shot.
Yeah.
Save.
Yeah, I think job done for Barca. I think they came to do what they wanted to do, and as Suarez had a chance in the second half, they could have done better with. But
Dallo had a chance. Rashford.
yeah,
we
for
had
me,
some chances,
like
man, but we just don't have that quality in the final. Actually, Young had like 13 crosses and not one hit the target. Not one.
yeah, I think that's what I think. He said Man United were done alright. I think it was poor going forward. Like overall, I look at it and say, yeah, they done alright in the middle of the park, but Tomine did quite well. But
Yeah,
the final third was so bad that no shots on target at home in the Champions League quarter final, when essentially you need to try and get something at home. Like, you conceded a goal already, and so you kind of you want to get something to go to Nou Camp with a bit of hope, and you can't even get a shot on target. For me,
Because now they need 2 goals to minimum to win the match. They need 2 goals.
or 1-0 and
to win.
penalties.
Yeah, I mean, 1-0 penalties, yeah, but if you want to win it in 90 and miss out that heartache, you need 2 goals. And I can't see them scoring 2 goals.
What is it? All I'll say is, innit, the hope is there because we did it in Paris. It's slim. It's slim, but the hope is there because. And you know what I'm hanging on to? Obviously, the Paris thing was there, and so we need that. We need some kind of luck and that kind of stuff. Cool. But I take it back to Chelsea in 2012, where nobody gave them. They were 1-0 up from home, and everyone was still saying Barcelona. Fair enough, cool. Barca went 2-0 up in the game, and it was like, yeah, well, it's just a matter of time. John Terry sent off everything. Ramirez gets 1 before half time, and then obviously then Messi misses a penalty in the second half. Everything had to fall for them, and obviously finally Torres got a goal when Barca were pushing. So I don't write anything off. That's all I'm saying. Call me deluded, call it absurd. I do not write anything off.
You've written Porter off.
Porto, trash. Porto, trash. However, if VAR was working, Porto will still be in the game.
You wrote off Ajax
I
against
mean,
Real Madrid.
VAR is working. It's in.
You wrote
Okay,
off-
not working.
It's in use. This is
You
what.
wrote off Ajax
This is what.
against
This is
Real
what.
Madrid.
This is what you man called for. You man wanted this system. You got it, and now you're telling me what? It's not there. It's there. Use it, then. You man wanted it. Use the system.
I have no right to think Man United going through. And equally, I don't think we're going through. I have to be honest, I don't think we're going through. But let's hope. And that's what I can say. I don't write it off. I don't think we're going through, but I'm not going to be sitting watching the game like, yeah, we're out.
The only hope there is have, because boy, that's what you got. Because after that,
Liverpool can beat Barca.
Oh, listen, if Liverpool had played Barca in that game, Liverpool would have smoked them if that was at Anfield, easily. That Barca team, they're not that good. I said it before, it's Messi FC. And Messi, other than the semi-assist, whatever, that he gave for the first goal.
brilliant. Yeah, it's brilliant.
Smalling, man, I know him. And Smalling said, listen, bring it on, innit? Bring it on. And he showed that he could handle the man, other than the goal. But Messi left with a bloody nose.
I mean, he had to blind him, didn't he?
What for the? Oh, I mean, Messi the man up in it. Messi just needs to man up a bit. But yeah, you gotta be realistic in it. But Barca need to play better. If they get to the same final, Barca need to play better. If they're looking to win this title, this Champions League.
Yeah, don't worry. The Usman will be back.
Listen, it's a one-man team. If Messi plays well, Barca go through. If Messi doesn't, Barca will struggle. And I don't think they play very well in the first leg, but I think they'll do enough. And then, top 4 Champions League next season will be may not have to rely on Premier League, which ain't going to be easy either. Don't need to ask you a lot of your predictions for that game. I'm sure you all know that Maynard's going through. So we will leave it there.
Wait, what? Huh? We have to go for the predictions, bro.
You have to.
Predictions.
You have to.
I'll roll through them quick time. Juve 2-0 against Ajax. Liverpool 2-1 away win against Porto. Barcelona 2-0 against Man United. And Man City 3-0.
I'm going to go for Liverpool 2-0 away in... Was it away? Away, yeah, away in Porto. I'm going to go for Juve 2-1 win for Juve, which puts them through. Who else is there? Tottenham, Man City. I said 2-0 Man City. And Man United, Barcelona 2-0 Barcelona at the new camp.
I'm going Juve 2-1. Juve 2-1. Man City 2-1. So out and away goes. Liverpool 3-1. And Barcelona 1, Man United 2. Thanks guys for joining us for our podcast. Make sure you check out the rest of our videos.
Didn't quite hit that.
We will see you soon.